Dear Oloni, I am sick with guilt. My girls and I, all in relationships, engaged, recently went on a girls' trip to Danky Sound, Ibiza. And all three of us cheated on our men. Personally, I enjoyed every minute of it.
Story time. I went on my first girls' trip, what I thought was a girls' trip. She used me as an alibi to cheat on her husband.
You married?
Yes.
You're cheating on your husband?
Yeah, Vegas. It's Vegas, baby. We're both married.
Are you cheating on your husband in Vegas? You got a ring on your finger, though.
You did good. Look, who wants me with no money? Nobody. Sign me with money.
Y'all know I just went on this trip. I just left and went on this trip, and he wasn't feeling the goddamn trip. So how about when I get home, this done packed up and got the out of here. He done moved all his stuff out my. I'm calling his phone and asking him like, what's going on? What's the problem? I mean, what you upset for? You know what I'm saying? Why you leave? Like what? Because I go on a trip, you gonna mother your shit up and you gonna dip up out of here? Bother me because I'm trying to figure out like why. Like why? What? I mean, what's the problem? You that insecure? You that insecure?
Insecure? You don't listen to your man and you call him insecure? This is so arrogant. He didn't really wanted her to go on this girl's trip, but she still went. Now, she's surprised that he left her and doesn't understand why he left. Jeez.
Dear Oloni, I am sick with guilt. My girls and I, all in relationships, engaged, recently went on a girls' trip to Danky Sound, Ibiza. And all three of us cheated on our men. Personally, I enjoyed every minute of it. My man doesn't really pleasure me sexually, but we are so compatible in every other way. Sex is decent enough, but he's not as adventurous or attentive as I truly desire. This guy I met in Ibiza rocked my world, and I was shivering in an orgasm. Like, I totally forgot sex could feel that good. We've all sworn secrecy with one another. What happens in Ibiza stays in Ibiza, but I'm still texting this guy under a fake name in my phone and I can't help myself. What does this mean for my long-term relationship? I feel so guilty with my man and now he's probably noticing that I've been physically distant. Please help me.
I would have taken it to the grave
because there has to be time.
Yeah.
Sex is not the end all or be all in a relationship.
If we're together forever, it is.
It is.
Are we telling her to tell on herself?
No.
Yeah, I think she hasn't experienced anything that wild. She just had sex with a different person.
Don't destroy your relationship if you're going to be the love of your life or the love of your vagina.
But why the guilt be beating you lot's asses?
Relax.
I mean, at this point, she should really leave the relationship to give him the chance to find someone who really love and respect him. I mean, that way he deserves a lot of people that are really holding each other for selfish reasons. And this is not fair. It's not really fair. You know, especially on the person she is clearly, or she clearly doesn't value or respect him the way a wife should respect her husband. So what's the point of wasting his time and let him go? Just let him go. She should also check the group that she calls friends, because a lot of friends, will give you advice or place you in a kind of situation that will be very, very detrimental to your relationship, especially those single friends that are, they clearly don't understand the meaning of what happens here, especially in marriages. So I'll say she should stay clear of them, but she's already committed a capital sin. So, yeah, just leave the relationship. He might not know, but he will definitely feel it. And no matter what, even if it's 20 years afterwards, if he finds out, I am very sure that he will leave you. So don't bother yourself. He will notice. Okay, let's go to the comment section. I mean, this will be very, very interesting. So she clearly doesn't understand the meaning of what happens here and stays here, but that's beside the point. She should leave or come clean. So she has no choice to accept whatever decision her partner makes when he finds out. Yeah, eventually he will find out. I mean, nothing stays hidden under the sun, right? Does it? No, not forever. Unless there's mutual agreement of an open relationship with the transparency and rules that work for both. That's petty. I mean, yeah, it's really petty, like, and she seems to have no problem with it. She's excited, she's happy about it, and why not leave the man? Go look for that chat, and probably the guy at home is probably not a better male, he's not a weak man, but The promiscuity of some of these women is really, really out of bounds. It's unbelievable. They were sworn to secrecy. Why did she add the fact that her friends cheated too? Oh, there goes the secrecy. And you know what? In cases like this, I think one of her friends would definitely go and tell the guy. He'll find out. And they'll tell on each other somehow, some way. And I'll not be surprised having friends like that. They must have been looking at each other's husbands. I know that. Yeah. And who knows? They may even have had something to do with one of or each other's husbands. Some of them anyway. I will find new friends as soon as I got back. Clearly, none of them respect themselves or their relationship or God for that matter. Of course, ditch the friends, but you've already done what you did, so you must be held accountable. Hold yourself accountable first. Do the decent thing. Leave the guy. Go chase for the guy who, did all the stuff you've not experienced in your life. It's better that way. So everyone is safe. Who knows? Maybe you contracted some sickness out there and you come and give it to your husband. And you need a new friend group. That's crazy. Not one was faithful. Of course, it's crazy. Nowadays, I think it's now become so normal. These girls going on girls' trip, it's never as it used to be. If there was anything like girls' trip anyway in those days, that had never been. So all this charade of going to vibe with my friends, these girls, they are just looking for ways to go out there and probably do some very, very shady things. So don't trust them. Don't. Never. Is this girl crazy? What do I do? Leave your relationship and give the poor guy a chance at having someone who loves him the way he needs. I agree with this. How can you live with someone with that kind of secrecy? Like every day you wake up, you see that guy? Jeez. I don't know. I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. This is the comments so far with what is going on. It looks interesting already. I can imagine what you'll be saying in the comment section yourself.
I can't hold this shit no more. I've been trying to hold it in and hold it in and hold it in. You know what I'm saying? Didn't want to tell nobody about it, but this is shit. So how about I come home from work last night? Now, my kids was left here with my baby daddy. Now, I was closed on Wednesdays, and he keep my goddamn kids. This ain't nothing new. This is something he already know. So thank God that my oldest daughter was here. So when I got here last night, this was nowhere to be found, y'all. So how about when I get home, this done packed up and got the out of here. He done moved all his stuff out my. So I'm calling his phone. I'm blowing him up. Remind you, this is my closet where all his stuff is at. Where it normally be ain't shit in the house. He done packed the up out of here. He's a like I'm calling his phone and asking him like, what's going on? What's the problem? What you upset for? You know what I'm saying? Why you leave? Like, why you leave? Why you being a coward? Why you couldn't face me? Why you had to sneak and do it? Why you had to wait until I go to work and then try to go do it? Darrell, stop. Stop. You know what I'm saying? So all it boils down to, y'all know I just went on this trip. I just left and went on this trip, and he wasn't feeling the goddamn trip. I'm going with a whole bunch of people that he don't know, and all this and that, and how do that look? I'm in a whole lot of relationship, and I'm going out of town with people that I don't know, and all this shit. You mean to tell me we've been together for 10 years? We've been together for 10 and a half goddamn years, going on 11 years. Got 6 kids with this nigga. Like, really? What? Because I go on a trip, you gonna motherfucker your shit up and you gonna dip up out of here? Really?
Why not?
And leave me? I just moved in over here. Just leave me with this high that I gotta pay by my goddamn self? Like, that's crazy.
All right.
This shit crazy. This shit blowing my mind, y'all. This shit blowing my mind. Darrell, put that shit up. Put that up. Go in there and sit down. I advise you to go in there and sit down, for real. It bothered me because I'm trying to figure out, like, why? Like, why? What's the problem? Nigga, you that insecure? What possibly could I be doing when I go out of town? Niggas, the whole time I've been with you, he ain't never known me to goddamn cheat on him.
Really unbelievable. You believe it? Why is she tripping based on her actions? She wanted to be single. Now, she's a single woman. and she can go on as many girls trips as she wants. She didn't know that she had a man with boundaries, a man who respect himself, a man of his word. Now she knows it. Now she knows it. She said that she said that he didn't want her to go, but she went anyway. I mean, what did she expect if you are in a relationship? Just make sure that you conduct yourself accordingly, because you cannot be in a relationship but still do single people activities. Unbelievable. Let's go to the comment section. This will be interesting. I can't really wait to go there and see what the community has got their verdict on this. My rule is simple. If my wife goes out on a girls trip, I will make sure she signs the divorce documents while on the girls trip. I've made very few boundaries in my marriage, but that is a no-go for me. No, girls trips are for single ladies, and if a married one wants to go on a girls only trip, what better gift can you give her than the gift of being single again? I agree with her 100%. It's unbelievable what some of these women really think. You're married and you're thinking of, you should have gone on a girls trip when you were single. Now you're married, you have kids, 6 kids. Were you thinking about those kids when you were going out there? Come on, that's so irresponsible. So irresponsible. Don't ever go out with people that want you to shame yourself. Real friends keep you from doing stupid things, even drunk. And don't ever do something that you will be ashamed about later when you tell your partner what happened. Total transparency is key in any relationship. Of course, total transparency is key, but no real man will listen to what she's got to say, her experience, and will stay in that relationship. They'll divorce you. So she will keep on living in a lie if she doesn't tell him, and the relationship is wrecked anyway. I will never stop a woman from going on a girls trip. I just won't be here when she gets back. Perfect, just like the guy did. Every sane man will do the same thing. If you're not pro-thought, you're anti-thought. You're headed for yourself. They want to have an amazing, fun time, and they ain't talking about Disneyland. Facts. They're going on these girls' trips. They're looking for the male gaze. They want the men out there to see them. Single girls looking for, something that's not there. They're fantasy, man. As a married woman, I don't go out with women. I have female friends, but girls' night? No, me. And my bestie do lunch dates with the kids, and even that is rare. Of course, when you're married, you do married women things or married stuff. So easy. What's the excitement about? Action speaks louder than words. It's amazing how women don't realize when their friends are giving them advice that will sabotage a relationship. It's unbelievable. It happens over and over again. Even if they listen to this podcast, we're bringing things like this out. Nobody listens. They just do it over and over again. So, it's just human nature, right?
You married?
Yes.
You're cheating on your husband.
Yeah, Vegas. It's Vegas, baby. We're both married.